This episode of the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast is brought to you by the Podcast Reach System. Are you ready to exponentially reach more profitable customers? Launching and hosting your own show is your proven best solution for networking, client attraction, and establishing your celebrity expert brand. Visit www.podcastreachsystem.com and claim your rightful place as the leading star of your industry so you make a difference for your community, market, and audience. Welcome to the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast. Join us as we celebrate entrepreneurs, business creators, and brilliant minds who reveal what they are doing to make the world a better place by being part of it. Be sure to visit our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com. While you're there, subscribe to us via your favorite network. Now sit back, lean in, tune in, get your notepad and 2 pens ready, and let's get started.
My name is Adam Homey. I am your host, and I am honored by your wise decision to tune in and invest in yourself today. Today, we are speaking with Nancy Tilton Hand, and you can see right here a little bit of the life of a podcaster, moving from one to the next. I'm standing here at my improvised lectern. I have my cat, Princess Alessandra, here, my webcam here, my headset here, the show notes here. It's just all fun. And here's my home-brewed iced tea and my Coca-Cola cup. So nice. Anyway, let's learn a little bit about Nancy Tilton Hand. Nancy is an author, NLP trainer, coach, and speaker, specializing in helping shy achievers create strong and supportive social and professional networks. She's known as the friendship coach, and she's also the author of Beyond Rainmaking and the Hands-On Plan. There are many, many, many more things you can learn about Nancy. I encourage you to come to our website at brilliancepluspassion.com where you can see her extended biography. I want to get right to the point here and jump in because I'm really looking forward to this conversation. Nancy Tilton Hand, welcome aboard.
Thank you so much, Adam. What a treat and a pleasure to spend this time with you and your lovely audience.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
And my cat, Princess Alessandra.
And Princess Alessandra.
If you do not acknowledge her, she will knock the webcam over.
I can't see her.
She's hiding behind there right now.
Fine.
At least she's not pacing across the keyboard because one of these other interviews, she hit the mute to my headset. It's the funny thing about having furry supervisors is they somehow know the one key to hit on your keyboard that does the maximum amount of disruption.
Yes.
I wish she was around for calls I didn't want to be on. Right. I hope there were technical difficulties.
You could train a cat, Adam.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing about that, sort of. I don't know. Anyway.
She knows you.
First question. How does the work you do make the world a better place for your clients, customers, and society at large?
I love this question. It is the work I do is what you really need in your life for better health, wealth, longevity. All of this has been tested. I have ample science, happiness. Not only that, it leads to a greater sense of peace for my clients, understanding and collaboration that ripples out into the greater world. I know that sounds like just a huge spoof. No way. What could she talk about here? And
wow.
It's friendship.
Yes. That's awesome. So what do you do? What are your solutions and how do you work with people?
I work with coaching clients one-on-one. I do trainings, group trainings and group coaching for a long time. And hopefully soon again, I'll be working in corporate trainings, helping people understand one another and create a sense of inclusivity and friendship, the spirit of friendship in the workforce. And again, back to the boatload of statistics I could dump on you right now, but I won't. Having a friend in the workplace is one of the greater keys to happiness at work, but also can result in a 12% increase in profit. among other things. Fewer sick days.
Now we're getting into numbers and return on investment, all that other exciting stuff.
Oh,
I
I
don't
know.
I don't know anything about mathematics, but I do understand the relationship about what they in some cases call the soft skills to how they
Yes.
generate what they call the hard returns.
Well, think about this. The statistics on soft skills are that companies that invest in soft skills training will receive roughly a 256% return on investment. Now,
I've seen bigger numbers. Go ahead.
I'm sure, and because that's an average, but on a personal level, for someone who maybe finds that their social circles, their friendships have become just work or just family, think about what a 256% improvement on your social life might look like. I'm just going to drop that here.
Yeah, that's something to think about. And I also know what it's like to be at a company where I go from being super excited, super engaged, to the point where, okay, well, if you want to keep pointing to where I'm at on an org chart and telling me my value based on a little square on some matrix, then all right, this is just a job. It's just a paycheck. Oh, and I do have my job description printed out. You see all the coffee rings on it and everything else, because every time you ask me to do something, I'm checking to see if it's on here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horrible place to be.
And if people with a best friend at work are 20% more productive, they take fewer sick days, they're more likely to get accolades and raises, and they're more creative. They come up with better solutions. All around, it's great for business. It's great for the employee. It's great for the employer. And on a personal level, again, with health, wealth, happiness, etc. I mean, your network is your net worth, blah, blah, blah. We've all heard that, but it is absolutely 100% true, because 70% of all jobs are never even posted. They're filled through friends.
Don't I know that? Don't I know that? I saw firsthand. And it was she revealed to me. They told me candidly, because the HR person in charge was a friend of mine, so he just told me candidly, because he was also sort of a mentor to me. He said, "Yeah, I know you applied for the HR generalist position because you saw the job posting today, but we've already filled it." Like, how do you already fill it if the job posting is out? They still have to go through the process, even if they already know who they're putting in.
And
that exists more than you'd think. And when he actually told me who he had already pre-selected, and I thought, yeah, that is kind of a natural choice, because she is someone who works well with you. So wish it was me, but looks like you made a good decision.
Well, and who hasn't seen someone advance just because they were in the group, they were friends with, they were likable, they had those social skills. And a lot of times it's not on merit, it's on likability, it's on your ability to blend in with culture, etc. So that's part of what I do for my clients, is help them not just find where they fit in, but find where they fit in. And with the high achievers I work with, and I'm pointing at you and everyone watching. High achievers have a tendency to try to get things right. They want to do it the right way. They want to nail it. And what ends up happening also is you're likely to have had parents or siblings, et cetera, who are also high achievers, and they drive you often off course for you. And so what I do with my clients is I help you reestablish your natural charismatic style, because we all come in with them. It's just as plain as your fingerprint. Yep. Everybody has a way of connecting that is uniquely theirs. And when you deviate from that at all, it comes off as off. And so if you're at a party, you're at a conference, you're in a meeting, and somebody's, boy, I really like that, Adam, but something's off and I can't quite put my finger on it. They pick it up in their gut. And it could just be that you are trying to figure out what everybody's Myers-Briggs type is so you can connect well with them, instead of calibrating to the people and owning your own natural style and working with it and not against it. So
exactly.
That is one of my favorite things to do, is bring people back to true north for the way they connect, so they can connect more naturally.
Perfect. Yeah. We're actually over halfway through already, but we're not halfway through this conversation. So what we're going to do now, and the reason I let that go on a little bit longer is because I thought that what you were sharing was just so important. It would be worth us making some real-time adjustments. So yeah, we're going to kind of move into more of a lightning round format to get us caught up.
Good.
And let's fire them out here. All right. 3 most frequently asked questions that you hear when people are trying to figure out if they should be working with you.
I don't have time for new friends. How do I make time for new friends? How do I do it at this age, at this level, in this position in life? There are so many blocks we set up for ourselves. The questions around those are usually time. What do I do if I don't have time?
Yeah.
Why do I need more friends? Oh, don't get me started. I can totally answer that one over and over again. And what do I do about a friend who stole from me, lied to me, stole my boyfriend, calls me every day crying about something? What do I do about? Those are the 3 most common ones.
You leave them red checked till they get the hint. Now, what are 3 questions that you wish people would ask you?
What can I do today to strengthen and fortify my current friendships? Revive an old one, etc. How long does it take to really craft a meaningful friendship, like a good one, a deep one? And how can I respectfully and rapidly distance from someone who is toxic or not beneficial to me?
That's great. So let's shift this a little bit and let's get to know you a little bit more personally. What is something about you that people who know you would be surprised to discover?
People who know me?
Yes.
Oh, no,
Surprised to learn.
I wrote an album last year.
Okay.
And I'm recording my Christmas song in July. It's called Stretchy Pants. And I am seeking people for my Stretchy Pants course. But basically, I hobby like a boss. Photography. I worked my way through undergraduate school stringing pearls. I had my own business. And of course, I had been baking sourdough since before it was cool. I have actually unwittingly turned into the bread lady in some circles.
Wow. Okay. What do you hope people say about you when you're not around to hear it?
I wish Nancy were here. I miss her. I feel better when she's around. And when Nancy's here, the impossible seems possible.
Exactly. If you could go back in time and change one thing that happened, one thing that you did, whatever it is, what would it be and why?
I would cut myself some slack. And again, like all you achievers out there, we tend to go from one thing to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, accomplishment after accomplishment without stopping and patting ourselves on the back or celebrating or acknowledging in any way. And it's this, I have plowed through achiever style breakneck and have my goal in life is to slow down a little bit and appreciate what's happening when it's happening success wise.
Hell, I took a road trip just to celebrate my credit score getting back into the green range. So
I wish I'd gone.
Yeah, you do have to acknowledge that stuff because that's a move in the right direction. If you're focused on long-term wealth creation like I am, that's a big deal because that represents a step towards opening a floodgate of incoming investment. Now, what famous person, alive or dead, would you like to meet, and what questions would you have for them if you had the chance?
Oh God. Okay. So when I saw that question, the first person who popped into my head was Hildegard von Bingen. She was an abbess in like 1100, and she was a polymath. She was a writer. She was a consul to popes and emperors when women didn't do anything like that. She wrote. She was a self-taught musician, lyricist. She wrote books. She was actually credited with beginning our understanding of natural history. Like she did everything, and she hit everything out of the park. Like just amazing. And I would ask her about the nature of her visions. She started having very clear visions at about age 3, how she opened up to that level of creativity because her creativity was off the charts.
Right. What motivates and inspires you when you find yourself in a challenging situation or you're having a tough time?
I call it tater.
Tater?
When I do that, I feel like I've lost my tater, which is, and if I had to make an acronym, it's thinking about the end result. And what helps me get back on the rails is what is my ideal outcome? What I wonder what would happen if, or how would it be better if? And I start asking myself those questions, those open-ended, like, can I imagine a time if, or I wonder, and that brings me back into a place of curiosity and looking at what could happen. And it's always
powerful.
What is my best outcome? What is my ideal result here? And it's wonderful because it stops that negative self-talk in the tracks and you go, oh yeah, what is my ideal outcome here? What is winning? And
Yeah.
I had a mentor who used to always ask, do you want to win or do you want to be right? Everybody always says win, but then you have to really look at, what does winning mean here? Does winning mean walking away with $10? Does winning mean, being able to be at peace with yourself? What does winning look like?
What your win is what your win is.
Yes.
There is no one size fits all in that, because people have tried to tell me what my win is supposed to be. It's supposed to be to have a housekeeper. No, my win is going to be when I have an agent.
Yeah.
I mean, my house is very basic. I don't have much. I'm a minimalist. I don't need a housekeeper. I can clean it myself. It takes a half hour. It's a little here. I want an agent. I want people to have to go through somebody to get to me. I don't know if arrived when I've gotten there. So we're pretty much caught up now. I knew we'd do it. We're in a minute. I know you have something for our listeners. I'm going to share with them. But first of all, as people finish listening to this, what is one action you want them to take?
Beautiful. Okay. A lot of people tell me, I don't reach out to my friends because I don't have anything to say, or life sucks right now, or whatever. They need a reason. And I'm here to tell you, the best time to reach out to anybody for any reason whatsoever is no reason. You don't need a reason. It is an empty chalice. It is a blank page, and it allows you to be a better friend, and it gives them the space to be a friend to you. And so here's my script. And you can text it, you can send it in an email, you can send it in a voicemail, and it goes like this. Something like, hi, Adam. The sky was blue today, and I heard a song that reminded me of you, and you just crossed my mind. I hope all is well in your world. Period. You're not asking them to do anything. You don't call me back. No, I hope you're doing well. That's it. It has the same effect as getting a postcard or overhearing somebody compliment you in the other room. It makes their day, and it doesn't take anything, hardly anything, to make somebody's day. Right, Adam?
Exactly, And the people in the other room would say, I wish Nancy was here.
I wish Nancy were. Boy, I feel so much better when she's around. So when you do that, when you drop that line, they may be having the worst day ever, and that's the thing that makes it better. That's all you have to do.
Perfect. And I encourage our listeners to subscribe in case you missed that. All right. So, before you go, I know you have a little something for us, and it is called, I'm going to Alessandra, get your paws off my keyboard. She's trying to use the warm spot on the keyboard, and I'm trying to get her to not do that. All right, so let me display it if you're watching the video version, because it's one of those short links. And if you go to this episode posting on brilliancepluspassion.com, find this episode there, and there'll be a link to it. This is a link for you to access something called the 7 scientifically proven ways to be more charismatic. See, people often worry about saying the right thing in social situations, but sometimes it's more than that. This free gift reveals 7 easy to implement ways to create better communication while tapping into your natural charismatic style. If you see it on the screen, type it. If you are on the website, click it. I'm going to read it out one time, very slowly. It's https:// R as in Richard, B as in Bob, dot, G as in George, Y as in Yvonne, / M as in Michael, 040, B as in Bob, S as in Sandra. So let me just say the letters. https:// rb.gy/M040BS. And that's where you will find that gift. So Nancy, thank you so much thank you very much for being with us today. It's been an honor, and believe me in education.
Hey, great. Thank you so much for having me. And for all of you out there, I really look forward to your feedback on your gift, and try it out. Try it for 7 days and see what works with your unique charismatic style.
Thank you for tuning into the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast, where we celebrate entrepreneurs, business creators, and brilliant minds who are making a difference for their community, market, and audience. Remember to visit our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're here, subscribe to us via your favorite network. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast.